posted a video yesterday, read some comments on it, and then deleted it. I was like, I need to remove all this personal crap that I'm talking about, and just go back to basics and trees, and, so yeah, here's that video without all my whiny personal garbage. Thanks for watching. Wow, their camouflage worked really good. I did not see those deer until I was like right on top of them. And they were not nearly as skittish as they usually are. Dang. Oh snap, we got a brand new log on the water. That tree just fell, that's a new one. Nice. You can hear the belted kingfisher. And I did see him. Here he goes, here he comes. What a devil. Oh, I see him. There he is. Belted kingfisher, that's my friend right there. He just landed on a log. I did not go to any section of the creek and not have, like each section of creek that I go to has a belted kingfisher that lives there. So everywhere I go I see them, well mostly just hear them. But they will not let you go anywhere near them. They just won't. I'm also wondering if anyone else has seen a beech tree during a rainstorm, like a crazy rainstorm. Their bark, because it's so smooth, it runs down like a waterfall. Like their bark will look like a waterfall. It's really cool. I'm wondering if anyone else has seen that. Let me know if you have, because it's really neat. Oop, and then we have the moon. It's out early. We finally just got a ton of rain, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling really hard with the lack of daylight. So I'm like, I just need to not care about anything until the winter solstice, and then just slowly become a happier person minute by minute after the winter solstice. I cannot take it anymore. Oh, there's a fishing crane. I can hear my owl. The barred owl that I was looking for like a month or two ago, I can hear it. They have such a stereotypical owl sound. I hope I get to see him. This giant tree finally fell over. I was wondering when that was gonna happen. It's not a small tree. Look at that sucker. Dang. I have a question for anyone that works in... I can hear the owl. Anyone that works in a wildlife rehabilitation center or knows someone that does, do you have to have a degree in something to work in a place like that? I would love to know. I've been curious for a while. That's like a setting that I would love to work in someday if I cannot be a park ranger. Do you hear the owl? Anyways, let me know. I'm curious. Maybe it depends on the state or the center. I don't know. But it's that is on my radar. Got a lot of nice shagbark in this section of woods here. Really nice ones. Get that beast. This is a really nice one. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I think that there's two owls. They're like, maybe there's two owls and they're talking to each other. I don't even know if you can hear it, but it's really cool. Maybe you could hear it that time. Anyways, I went to school to be an art teacher, and I did my student teaching in an art room, obviously. And I've spent about 3 years being a substitute teacher. And the more time I spend in classrooms, the more I wonder if being a teacher was not for me. I love kids and I love working with kids and I love art so much. But these classes are so big, like 23 kids is pretty standard. And I'm like, all you do as teachers is just classroom management. I feel like you don't even really get to teach. Like, what's the point? Unless you're pulling kids out of a classroom, like one-on-one. Like, I don't know. If you're a teacher, is it worth it to you? What do you think? I don't know. I'm not convinced. Anyways, enough of that. I'm just thinking out loud. It has nothing to do with my night walk. Right, my phone is propped up on a tree. I don't know what kind of tree this is, and I'm kind of ashamed of myself, but it's huge. I don't know what it is. It's massive. What is this tree? Like, what? I think it's a maple. I'm really confused because I think it's a maple, but there's like all these like baby beech trees surrounding it, tiny sprouts. There's also a beech tree next to it. I'm stumped. This is such a big tree. What on earth? I just don't know. I'm gonna show you guys. This is wild. I don't see any maple leaves on the ground. No, I do. Okay. I do. There's a maple. There's a maple leaf. But I don't see very many of them. I see a couple. I see a couple maple leaves. I'm so confused right now. This tree is also two-toned. I'm gonna try to turn the brightness up. This side of the tree, focus, is different than this side of the tree. What on earth? Can you guys see that? It's so dark. There's no leaves left on it. Oh my gosh, I've never felt this stumped in my life. It's like a maple, but not a maple. It's like this side's a maple, but then this side reminds me of a hemlock. I'm so confused. I wish you guys could see this in person. Maybe two trees fused together. I don't like not knowing. What's your guess, guys? I'm gonna have to come back here in the spring when the leaves come back on. What on earth? This really is blowing my mind, guys. I'll be excited to let you know. I want to figure it out. Pretty amazing. There's the culprit back there. Anyways, I didn't realize how dark it was, and I guess I have to start going back. My car is parked in a public park that closes at dusk, so I don't want to get in trouble, but I also just need a break from like real life. I subbed for a music teacher today, and she did not know that she was going to be out, so she had no plans for me to go by, so I pretty much just was like, well, it's almost Christmas, so we're going to listen to calm Christmas piano music and play Duck Duck Goose for the kindergartners and Heads Up, 7 Up with the other grades. The first graders kind of had a hard time, and I had a huge headache and lost my voice by the end, and got kind of stressed. So it always starts out fun, and then by the end of the day you're just like, oh my gosh, this 7th class is gonna kill me. I don't understand how you gym teachers and music teachers don't lose your voices like all the time. At this point in time, I would be happy to just wander around in the woods in the dark by myself for hours. And I mean dark. It's darker than it's showing up on this camera. I'd be happy. I know these woods so well. I wouldn't get lost. I really wouldn't care. I just need a break. I need a break from being touched from young children and just to be alone. That'd be great. So every time I see a nice maple tree that's a foot or wider in diameter, I think to myself, gee, I'd tap that. I'm gonna get to those giant mushrooms. They're huge, but I can't because there's so many invasive pickers here. I'm so over it. Also, if I didn't have little kids, I'm pretty sure I would buy a cheap piece of land up in the Poconos, buy a camper, and just plop. Also, when people ask me why I'm not scared to be alone in the woods, my response is usually that I'm way more afraid to drive on a highway where the speed limit is 70 miles an hour and there's people flying all around you. Ever been in the woods when a giant tree falls? I have. I also have a really hard time understanding why any of you watch these videos that I film. What's wrong with you guys? I know what's wrong with me. What's wrong with you? I should have brought my black light with me to just shine random rocks and mushrooms and see if they glow. See if they glow nice. I'm gonna go home, pick out a random rock, artifact, something, and I'm gonna show it to you guys. It's show and tell time. Love spam. Alright, I got lost in the reduced bakery rack section. Whoop, it's dark. My friend Jeff recently posted a video. He's been posting lots of videos about rocks and trees, but he recently posted a video. He lives in the mountains down south. He posted a video of his mica tourmaline schist mixtures, and I was like, oh my gosh, that reminds me of mine. So I went into my collection and I found mine. I am going to link one of his videos, channel, whatever, down below. I want you to check out his videos. His knowledge of trees is phenomenal. His knowledge of rocks and minerals is out of this world. Amazing. Awesome guy. Check him out. Jeff. His name is Jeff. Anyways, here's one of my black tourmaline mica combos that I have. Look at the little baby tourmalines. They're so cute. This is all the shiny as mica. There's the other side. Little tiny black tourmalines. I find this in Media, Pennsylvania. Media Swarthmore area in a creek. Here's another one. In the quartz. There's the tourmaline. I don't know if you call it a blade. Tourmaline blade? No, I don't know. I also find kyanite down there. I know they have blue kyanite. I haven't found the blue yet. I'll show that to you another time. Focus, please. There we go. Look at that stunner. This one has a tiny bit of mica in it right here. His had some feldspar in his, which I get feldspar in a lot of other areas. I'm not seeing feldspar in this mixture. Just the quartz mica and the black tourmaline, but I just thought it was so interesting that same mountain range. Technically, I'm in the Poconos. He's farther south. Same mountain range though, and such similar materials. I think that's so cool because it seems to be the same thing with like the pottery that he showed as well. Him and my friend Jamie as well. Similar area down like Georgia, North Carolina area. Such similar materials and minerals, and then the Native Americans are also doing pottery the exact same way, making it the same way, and then also even designing it the same way. And I just think that is so cool. This is one of the many minerals that I have fallen in love with, and I love watching everyone's videos about their rocks and minerals. And if you have any suggestions of those types of channels or videos for me to watch, let me know. I'm going to link his channel down below. Check his videos out. So cool. I'm trying to think if I have any song shout-outs. Another cover by Our Last Night. I don't even know who the original is. Something in the Orange is the song. I'm assuming it's a cover because they do a lot of covers. Anyways, I came home from the store and the song was blasting. I was like, what is going on? It was my daughter. She found my old phone and she was blasting that song. And I was like, Allie, oh my gosh, what's going on? And she was playing that song. And my kids, the one benefit of your kids spending more time with you is that they pick up your musical taste, which is pretty bomb. Anyways, enough of me ranting. Have a good night. I love all of your comments. I'm obsessed with your comments. I love getting comments. It makes my day. Sometimes when I'm bored at work and I get comments, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have another comment. It's so exciting. So don't ever feel like you're bothering me for some reason. I've had people say like, oh, I feel like I'm bothering you. No, you're not bothering me. I'm so excited to get comments. You guys are like my friends. Thanks for watching.